You gotta yell and scream at each other or write stuff down or use hand and arm signals. You know, how much time? 30 seconds means you're 30 seconds from going out.
What's a minute?
This right here. Super complex.
6 minutes!
If you have a long flight, sure, somebody might be reading a book. Why not? Almost every mission that I went on was in a vehicle. And in a vehicle, we weren't reading books because when you're in a vehicle outside the wire, then you have to be paying attention for ambushes and whatnot. Let me fast forward a bit. When you jump out of an airplane, you're gonna have an altimeter, which is gonna tell you what your altitude is. You're gonna have a parachute, and in this particular one where they're jumping above 13,000 feet, you need oxygen, so they have oxygen on. It's just an oxygen mask. What's happening right there is actually pretty realistic. Having your buddy check out your equipment. In the SEAL teams and really in all branches of the military, you rely on each other to make sure you're safe. The guy's checking the other person's pins on his rig to make sure that they're gonna deploy his parachute properly. And then he's actually messing with them, which is pretty normal too. If you know someone's scared of parachuting, then he's gonna get messed with a little bit more. Never let anyone know that you're scared of anything. The light system, where it's a red light, that means hold, and when that light turns green, that's the signal to go. You gotta remember that aircraft's moving very fast, so if someone jumps, then you wait 5 seconds, you're gonna be too far separated. This is your signal, it's called waving, so everyone knows that you're about to pull your parachute, and then you look in at your ripcord. When you pull your ripcord out, your parachute deploys. So what you should feel when you pull your ripcord is a little bit of a delay, and then something called the pilot chute. It's a spring-loaded small parachute. That thing jumps off your back, and it grabs air, and then that's what pulls out the rest of your parachute. What do you do when your parachute doesn't open? You follow the procedures. You know, we train really hard to know what the procedures are. There's some things that you can do, some procedures you can do to try and get to clear that malfunction.